Shall we get it on? The darts, that is.
3-dart combination here for Kevin Mills to get the job done. Needs a treble to get a dart. The double he's going to.
83.
Crabtree's heart would have been in his mouth right there. Both players now have had a dart to win this contest. His Crabtree comes back for double 9. 15 darts he's missed at a double in this contest. But he's not going to miss anymore. Cam Crabtree crawls over the line, but 2 points, that can be so vital. For Kevin Mills, he had a dart to win the game, and if he did, he would have had a 4-point gap in third spot. But it's now all to play for. Crabtree, with a 6-leg gap in terms of legs difference, takes the ascendancy in third place, an average of 81.09, and that was despite missing 16 darts at the outer ring in that contest. For Kevin Mills, he may feel like an opportunity missed when you consider the levels of play in that match. Coming up after the break, we're going to watch the top 2 go toe-to-toe. If Danny Jansen beats John Henderson, it could well be game on in the race to win Group A. But if there's a victory for the Highlander here, then there'll be a 6-point gap between the top 2 with 8 points left to play for.
Danny Jansen, who's not had a dart at a double in this entire game so far. He should get 2.
Game shot on the 4th leg, Danny Jansen.
Maybe that. A finish that's just going to kickstart his day a little bit. He's been nowhere near the levels of which he's played so far this week.
It's John to the row first. Game on. $140.
Well, 140 leaves Jansen on a 2-darter, but this for Henderson to complete the job. To put himself 6 points clear at the top of the table. And that
54.
was a match dart to put himself in pole position. He's missed darts now to win 4-0 and 4-1. And he's going to have to try and win it 4-2 because Danny Jansen's pulled another one back. The balls are on the back of the 87 combo.
Big visit there from the big Highlander. And that eliminates the possibility of Danny Jansen getting an opportunity to extend this game. Henderson gets 3 more darts to get over the line.
40.
To eventually see this contest off and to move 6 points clear at the top of the table. John Henderson, the Highlanders on the hill. He's 6 points clear with Danny Jansen in second place with just 8 points left to play for. The World Seniors Champion, the World Match Play Champion, is 1 step closer to making it through to a Super Series Saturday night. He wasn't at his sparkling best, missed 11 darts at a double in the match, but it was enough to get the better of Danny Jansen, who had a little bit of an off game in a game where he could ill afford to not be at his best. Coming up after the break, the bottom 2, Caron and Thornton. The big moments have gone amiss for Jeroen Caron, but he's got plenty of time to take out this opening leg. And he's going to take it out of a ton plus finish. Jeroen Caron finished yesterday for 1-2-1 checkout. He begins today with a finish of 107.
Nothing less than a maximum feels enough for Thornton. Expect an ironic celebration if this goes.
Why now?
Jeroen, you require 68.
Could be over now. Double 4. For back-to-back 14 darters to depose of Robert Thornton and possibly depose of Robert Thornton's thoughts of a Group B appearance this week. Jeroen Caron looks a new man today, playing some really good darts, playing with an air of freshness, an air of freedom, and playing beautifully. A 4-1 win against Robert Thornton, an average of 91. The doubling really good, 4 from 6. The 107 checkout. There was a lot to like about that performance from the Belgian. Coming up after the break, Kevin Mills and John Henderson will toe the hockey.
John, you require 40.
That could be it. This could be the dart that puts John Henderson on the hill. 2 10s.
Game shot.
And it is
And
a
the
dart
match,
for John Henderson, which puts himself on the hill. Any win from here, Henderson's in. Any defeat for Janssen from here, he's in. He is almost there. You can put his name in pencil. All he has to do now is dot the I's and cross the T's. The way he's playing, it doesn't look like he's going to have to cross his fingers and hope, because it looks like he'll do the job himself. Henderson, a 4-0 winner, 4-2 winner against Kevin Mills. Coming up after the break. Interesting game.
Uncontended sort of sport. In fact, they can't stand there slapping your darts out the way. They can't stop you doing what you're doing.
174.
You don't feel as engaged in the game. You don't play the same level.
100.
That's
Can you
where
require
some people are
100?
just elite, because it doesn't matter what you do. They just brush it aside.
Game shot on the second leg.
And that one brushes Robert Thornton aside.
Latter end of the contest. This is for an 11 darter.
Game
Oh,
shot on
what
the
a
fifth
leg.
Robert Thornton.
What a leg. Robert Thornton cannot take out this 116. Thorne chastises himself, but he leaves himself on a double,
96.
forcing Crabtree to take out this 96 for the match. He's going to get 2 at double 18. He only
Game
needs the
shot
1.
And the match.
And Cam Crabtree gets the better Robert Thornton by 4-3. And for the first time this week, a real look of gumption into the camera. Robert Thornton cannot take out this 116. Thorne chastises himself, but he leaves himself on a double,
96.
forcing Crabtree to take out this 96 for the match. He's going to get 2 at double 18. He only
Game
needs the
shot
1.
And the match.
And Cam Crabtree gets the better Robert Thornton by 4-3. And for the first time this week, a real look of gumption into the camera. A good performance and a good win, a big win. It puts him on to 12 points. It puts him into second spot. He still feels like there's gears to go, but he knows he's put himself in such a good suit now to qualify himself for Group B on Thursday and Friday night. Crabtree running out a 4-3 winner against Robert Thornton in our 5th game of the day. Coming up after the break, a crucial game for Danny Janssen. If he loses this match to Jeroen Caron, then John Henderson will be through to Saturday night's final. But it's possible, Nick, for a Group B stint.
But
the Maxi just keeps the flamer flickering. That's the 5th of the match.
66.
But this could be the match. And it is the match. It's a 4-3 win for Danny Janssen. A 14 darter in the decider. Decent performance, average of 90, 50% on the doubles. And it means that John Henderson will have to do the job himself. Janssen 4, Caron 3. A salute to the camera. A shake of the head as he departs down the stage. It may feel like that was a performance a little bit too late, but it's a 4-3 win for Danny Janssen. Coming up after the break, it's Kevin Mills up against Robert Thornton.
86.
Thornton has now missed 5 darts and a double in this match to win the leg anyway. And by missing 2 more, the game could be up.
Kevin, you require 58.
Kevin Mills steps up. Looking at 58. Looking at tops. And seals a 4-0 win against Robert Thornton. Another scalp of the 2-time World Seniors champion for the debutant from Gwent. He puts himself onto 12 points. He puts himself in the picture in terms of qualification through to Group B. He may have lost to Cam Crabtree. He may have lost to John Henderson. But that win against Robert Thornton puts himself back in the picture.
Jeroen, you require 118.
Has he got Hendo's number here? Tops for the 118. His second top plus checkout of the day. He kick-started his match with Robert Thornton for 107. And he's kick-started his match against John Henderson with a 118.
Jeroen, you require 110.
6 darts on 110. To become only the second player to have beaten John Henderson this week. Thornton's beaten him twice.
70.
Jeroen Caron isn't going to bookend this game with ton plus checkouts.
think John Henderson went for the ball there thinking he was leaving 1-6-7 and just got the realisation that he's still not on a finish, and Caron will be returning with 3 darts in hand this time to win the match.
137.
But that 137 turn for Henderson has just posed a couple more questions to Caron. Who has the answers and has a win that keeps John Henderson waiting in terms of qualification. And it means that if Cam Crabtree wins 2 legs against Danny Jansen, John Henderson will mathematically guarantee the winning of this group. Henderson losing 4-2 to Caron. Break time for us. And after that advertorial intermission, it's Crabtree Jansen.
I expect Crabtree to be looking at tops.
58. Game shot on his second leg.
That's the good thing about Crabtree. Someone I'm looking forward to seeing here, Jamie Atkins again. I think he's the sort of player that we're going to see get through to a Saturday night soon and really challenge for a weekly title.
138.
Real developing player.
Now left double 12.
86. Danny, you require 102.
Beautiful first dart. Double 60. Beautiful finish.
Third leg, Danny Jansen.
The mullet keeps himself in the contest. The 102 goes.
At the old Reebok Stadium in Bolton. But not too many players enjoyed it.
Oh, Jansen enjoy this. Oh, I love it.
On the fourth leg, Danny
Magnificent
Jansen.
from the mullet. Back-to-back ton plus checkouts, and this game has been turned on its head.
Just taking a moment here, Crabtree. Trying to make sure.
Game shot.
And ensures of a win, which puts him in pole position in the race for Group B. A nice embrace by the pair. That was relief. And he also pointed out 5 fingers. He's 3/5 of the way towards a perfect day. And he's in a perfect position to qualify for Group B. And this is how the game was won. This was how the game panned out. Crabtree 4, Jansen 2. After the break is Thornton Henderson.
Robert, you require 92.
Well, he's going to get a shot here, Thornton. Saves it.
60.
But couldn't salvage the situation on double 16. And so Henderson approaches the oche, looking to finally dispatch of Robert Thornton. Third time's the charm for John Henderson as he finally gets the beating of Robert Thornton. It was the Thorn that won the first 2 meetings between this pair, but it's the Group A winner. Hendo ensures that he has beaten every single player in this group. This the tail of the tape. Hendo 92.75 average, 4 from 8 when it came to the finishing. Coming up after the break, it's Danny Jansen up against Kevin Mills.
Danny, you
left
require
himself on 1-2-2. He's left himself on something that could be handy enough. He may not even get a go at it. Bullseye for Jansen.
122.
Unable to take.
Kevin, you require 122.
And it may be just a solitary dart at the bullseye for Kev. 1 treble will guarantee it. Needs it with dart 2. Doesn't get it with dart 2. 54. And so Jansen will return for 42 to move on to 16 points and to guarantee his place into the nighttime showdown. Double 16. It will be B for Danny Jansen. 16 points is good enough for him. Kevin Mills will stay languished on 12. He now has to hope for a Cam Crabtree collapse over the next couple of games. Otherwise, it's going to be the Mullet and Shazam that make their way through to the night time. Relief on the face of Danny Jansen. He wipes his brow and he can now look forward to 2 nights worth of action in Group B. That's how he's got there. A 4-3 winner against Kevin Mills. Coming up after the break, it is Jeroen Caron up against Cameron Crabtree. In fairness, had that many bouncers, he'd probably not got any more spares.
Well, the other problem it's going to do is it's going to make the prongs. Well, there's no problem on the 127, is there? Which I think he might just be saying to Jack, why is he not calling the 127 in game?
Having a few missed doubles, this would have been an average in excess of a ton. But it's a superb performance from Cam Crabtree. And that is good enough for Shazam to play in Group B tomorrow night. He had a job to do today, and business-like, he has completed it with a game to spare. We now know where everyone goes for the rest of the week. Cam Crabtree will join Danny Jansen in Group B on Thursday and Friday night, and he does so with an average of 98.56. It would have been in excess of a ton if it wasn't for a few missed doubles in leg 3. The 127 in game was a real highlight for Jeroen Caron. It was an okay display, but he was just outplayed by the might of Shazam. And just like that, we move into the final round of fixtures for the day. And we kick off with a battle of the Netherlands up against Scotland as Danny Jansen takes on Robert Thornton. 1-2-6 to end his Group A campaign on a high. The bullseye to finish with style. And to finish with a bit of a flourish. Danny Jansen gets the better of Robert Thornton by 4 legs to 1. A real good end to the match. He is such a cool guy, isn't he? The 1-2-1 is added to the 1-5-1 and 102 in terms of tub plus checkouts of the day for Danny Jansen. A 4-1 win against Robert Thornton, averaging 77.11. Coming up after the break, Crabtree, Henderson, game 14. The ball he doesn't take, 40. And so this to finish off superbly. 13 data incoming, possibly a 14. 2 5s. To finish off superbly, the Highlander was just a level above in this Group A. John Henderson dominating one of the toughest groups we've seen in a qualification week here. 24 points, 12 wins out of 15. The man in gold glistened in Group A. The World Seniors Champion, the World Match Play Champion, is through to the Super Series Finals. And he did so with a 4-0 win against Cam Crabtree, averaging 16 darts a leg, 93.94 the average, 4 from 11 on the doubles. Henderson through to Saturday night's final and through with an air of real authority. Coming up after the break, we've got one final game for you. It's Kevin Mills and Jeroen Caron.
92.
This is a potential 11 dart opening leg. It is an 11 dart opening leg. Double 16 goes at the back of the 92 combo. Kev one up.
Second leg, it's Jeroen. Kevin, you require 145.
45 for Mills to square this game up at 2-2. Treble 15. Would have given him a dart at tops, unable to find, but he's going to do the next best thing and leave himself on a double after 12. But this, to establish a 2-leg lead in this game. This is double 16. And that is a 3-1 lead for Jeroen Caron. That's his 3rd ton plus checkout of the day.
Jeroen, you require 39.
For the match. 19 for double 10. It's a win for Jeroen Caron. He seals a 4-2 success against Kevin Mills to bring to an end this Group A here at the Live Lounge in Portsmouth. Jeroen will finish off on 12 points, as will Kevin Mills. Kev will be very happy with the first 2 days. I don't know quite what his assessment may be of today, but he's going to be in Group C on Thursday and Friday, as is Jeroen Caron and Robert Thornton. Danny Jansen and Cam Crabtree, they're the 2 participants that will drop into Group B from this Group A. But the winner of it is the Highlander, John Henderson. And just having a little look around, he's made his way into the studio. And me and Matthew Edgar are going to be having a chat with him in a few moments' time.